Okay. How is everyone doing? How much are we going to zoom in? We'll try that. All right. Doo-doo-doo. Good morning, Kathy. Gemstone beads today. I got new ones. Different ones than on Thursday. I guess it was Thursday. So, I've got a lot of cool stones today. If we have time, we might go over some of them that I showed on Thursday. But if you want to see that whole show, I do still have, I think, everything except for one style still available from Thursday's show. So you can rewatch that on my YouTube channel. Oh, I don't even have no notes on there. Okay, let's get show notes. Copy. I thought I already did that. So, here we go. Show notes. Okay, look in the show notes. You'll find the information on how to find me on YouTube or Facebook to rewatch any of the shows. And from there, you can just take screenshots and send me a message with what you want. I'll add them to your order. So, good morning, Crafting My Mood. How are you? Happy Monday. Oh, I'm so tired, you guys. I'm so tired. Okay, my husband was out of town this weekend, so it's just me. And then I just didn't sleep well on top of that, probably because he was gone. And so I'm tired. It's okay. We're going to do this. Look at these. These are beauties. Oh my gosh, I love these. All right, so we're diving right in. We're doing a bundle show. So if there's something you want, you just say me in the chat. I will start you a basket. You can check out anytime today, or you may carry your basket over until Thursday or Saturday. I'm going to do a Saturday show this week. So lots of opportunities there to get some goodies this week. What can we say about these? Sorry, I'm like trying to gather my thoughts. $16 for strand. We are doing full strands only, unless something is at that $20 price point on up. These are a little harder for me to half than the trunk show stuff. So, at $16 for a full strand, these are 15 inches long. This is a 12 millimeter carved mother of pearl shell leaf. And they are so beautiful. I was just carrying them downstairs, and I think that they're showing well, but they have a little bit of this like kind of rainbow reflective property in them. They're really pretty. My vendor, when I bought these are all from that bead show I went to a couple weeks ago. When I bought them, let's see if I can find the message. She was like, these are all shell. And I'm like, yeah, I understand. That's cool. I like shell, blah, blah, blah. And then she was like, make sure you show your customers this picture. And she texted me pictures of the shells. Wait, August. That's the wrong month. I'm like, why can't I find the text message? This was in September. Oh, she's like, show your customers these pictures. This is what these are carved from. I said, sure, I'll do that. So there's like a giant shell that they carved these from. This is probably from like the white part of this shell. Or the white part of that shell. I have some other that are more of the black tone. Isn't that cool? Yeah, this is what they carve them from. So really, really cool. She was like, seashell from the ocean. Perfect. But yeah, really cool, right? Yeah, so the Czech maple leaf is like 11 by 13, and these are 12 millimeters. So they're like really, really close. Let's see, do I have a Czech maple leaf right here? I do. I have one right here. So a little more narrow. Well, maybe about the same width, actually. Really close to the same width and a little bit taller. So really comparable. You're welcome. You got it. I know. These are nice. Guys, I got so many nice things. Obviously, that's what I try and do. That's my game. But I was so happy. I think I shared on Thursday. I found some really good deals this year. Well, at least what I thought was really good deals. I hope you think that too. So I was so excited about that. All right. Mother of pearl again. Same, coming from the same shells. This is a 10 millimeter donut or a little frame. You could probably fit, it might have to be a 3 millimeter in there, possibly a 4. These are going to be $12 a strand. And these strands are 15 inches long. And they come from those same shells that I was showing you those pictures of. So crafting, we're just doing full strands unless something is 20 or more. Just because these are different, it's a whole different accounting process, inventory process on these strands than the trunk shows. And it's a lot more work for me to have these just on the back end. So they do look like lifesavers. So if you want a full, I'm happy to do that. Or you can pass either way. But yeah, so, and it just needs to be a higher price point just because of the amount of work that it takes to track these. Hey, I think I wouldn't have to supervise the dog so much, but she's getting into something over there. So crafting, would you like a full one or do you want to pass? They're really cool. $12 for a full strand. Oops, I already tagged that one. Which one of you does not have a tag? Whoop, whoop. That's what I do. That's my thing. I'm not sure if crafting heard me. They're very cool. Very, very cool. All right, I'll set that to the side. Maybe crafting. Crafting, let me know if you can hear me, my friend. Okay, so these are cool. I got these in 2 sizes. Maybe I should just lay these all out. That's what we're going to do. So I'm only doing full strands unless it's $20 or more on these, because of, it's just a whole different process because of the way I buy these, versus the trunk show. Okay, perfect. No, that's okay. I just didn't want to like assume we're okay with the full. I wanted to make sure. Yeah. So we got mother of pearl hearts and all kinds of sizes and colors. So I'm just gonna lay these out real quick so we can see all the options. And then we'll go from there. I went a little heart crazy in this shopping spree in general. And I don't know why, because I don't usually like gravitate towards hearts. But there were so many cute ones. And just that ones that were made really nicely. Really nicely cut, really nicely sized. Oh, they're not all gonna fit. We're gonna try. Oh, maybe they will. So we got these and these. Okay. Oh, I love these teeny tinies at the bottom, but we'll get there. We'll get there. All right. Hearts. These, I think every single size and color. Yeah. These are all going to be $12 a strand. They do range a little bit in length from about 15 inches to about 15 and 3/4. So not a terrible variation, but a little bit. So we'll start. The pink ones are obvious. They're dyed. They're dyed, but they are from the same shell that we've been talking about. These are about 8.5 millimeters, these hearts. I'm tagging as we go because that's what I do, I guess. um, so we've got pink in an 8.5 millimeter, and then the smaller one in the pink is about a 7 millimeter. So they're about 1.5 millimeters difference, which doesn't sound like a lot, but it's really crazy. This is why I shouldn't do this. How different they look, even though I measured them. I'm like, it's 1.5 millimeters. How are they so different? But they are. All right, so we got pink in the 8.5. We have white in the 8.5. Both pink for crafting. I thought the pink was so cute. Again, and I'm not even a pink person, but they're just so cute. And I've never seen they're just made so nicely. Yeah. So I went a little heart crazy. So crafting for both sizes in pink. Whoa, sorry. Cut some of that extra string off there. This white one is a little smaller than the pink, the natural, and then the black. This one is about a 6 millimeter. Also $12. And that really pretty white. About a 7 millimeter in the pink. And then we have this natural. It's kind of a yellow, golden yellow. A little bit of white in there. Really pretty. These just feel really nice. Like the edges are nice. Really nicely done. This one's about a 7 millimeter as well. This is also $12 for a strand. And then I love the black shell. Yellow for crafting. Now these black ones, they're a little thinner, but oh goodness, I love that. Love the black. So natural. Get one of these for crafting. Small white, small pink, small black. Okay. The 7 millimeter ones, Sue, or I have teeny tinies. No, I missed the both whites. Sorry. I got the both pinks. I need to get both whites. Thank you. Thank you. I think because the comments looked the same. Guys, I'm going on like, I don't know, less than 5 hours of sleep for like 2 nights in a row. So you might have to double check me a couple times. I will not be offended. Oh, okay. Both of them, Sue. Okay. All the tinies. All right. All right, crafting. I got you for both pinks, both whites, the 7 millimeter yellow. All right. Small white, small pink, small black, and the teeny tiny black. Does that look right, Sue? 4 total. Yes, perfect. I know. Well, my husband was out of town this weekend, so I'm not as used to single momming it, which is fine. So that it was just hard to sleep without him, which I didn't realize. But yeah, I just missed him. And I'm usually the one to get up in the night with the kids anyway, just because he has to work the next day. Did I do that right? I did. So I usually get up with the kids anyway. So it wasn't like I was like listening in the night extra for them or anything, but they did great. They slept through the night just fine. Or so I think they did. um so I don't know. I don't know. I just missed him. The vitriol black hearts. The new flaming heart. Oh, we could check. Let's check. Sorry, I'm still natural black. There we go. Tagging Susan. I figured it was better to get more things priced than to get fewer things priced and have everything labeled, because we can tag these as we talk. Sue, I've got 4 heart strands for you. Both blacks for Sun. I love this teeny tiny heart. I've never seen them this small in stone. Well, I don't, maybe not in check glass either. I've seen them in 6 millimeters. They're tiny. They're so cute. So I think that was the first one I saw. And then I saw the pink. And then I was like, oh my gosh, we're just going to get them all. All right, both blacks for Sun. And so I did. And this pink, she didn't have at her booth, but her husband had a second booth for their business in a different building. She's like, go see my husband. I'm like, okay. Which ended up being, added to my bill much more than just for strands of pink hearts. It added a lot to my bill. That's okay. It was totally worth it too. I'm going to show you guys all of that today. Hearts. Oh, last Friday while Brinley was at school, I cleaned off this whole surface in my craft room. In my office here, I have a little bit more workspace, which is really nice. So these flaming hearts are bigger. But let's see. So, I mean, yeah, they're kind of fun with that. They're more gray than black. They just call it like a black shell, but they're more black. Yeah. Silver thistle. All of these are shell, mother of pearl shell strands. They're all $12 a strand. Doesn't matter the size. I don't know. That's kind of fun, Kathy. I like it better with the black and the vitriol, the volcano wash versus the full volcano finish. But hi, April. Hello, hello. Anyway, yeah, they're really pretty. 2 small black and one of the larger black. You got it. So 1 larger, 2 smaller. I know the tiny ones, I have not seen them that small. I don't think ever. I've been buying and selling stones for 25 years now. I've seen this size a lot, somewhere in that 6-7 millimeter range. But these little tiny 5 millimeters, that was a new one for me. So 2 tiny blacks and 1 little bit larger black. All right. All right, silver. Does that look correct to you? These strands are about 15 inches, about 15 3/4 each. Look at your basket. Perfect. Love it. Love it, love it. So my Monday and Wednesday mornings are always crazy anyway, because I'm rushing kids to school and then rushing back home to start a show. But since my husband was gone today, it was kind of nice because while I was driving, I got to talk to him on the phone. Oh, that I pulled? Let's see. on the strands that I just pulled for thistle? Yeah, absolutely, Mom. I love looking for stuff. Was it that you saw? It's actually not a crack. It's part of the shell. I can run my might be a slight crack. Yeah, that okay. I mean, it's not so Silver, you can let me know if that bothers you. I can swap the strand if that bothers you. No, it's totally fine. I try to keep an eye out for things because I don't want you guys disappointed when you get your stuff, but I do miss things, so um but yeah, I can pull a different one. I mean, they are, they're natural material, so they're not ever gonna be totally perfect, but I always try and pick the best of the best. So no, it's totally fine. It's not like a deep groove. It's not like cracked in half. It's like a little, um, just like surface level crack. So I can show you like the back is fine. So yeah, no, I'm always happy if you see something that I missed or like I can swap things out or I do try to be pretty picky about things. But, I miss things too. That's okay. As much as we try to be perfect, it doesn't happen. All right. So then I haven't shown, I guess, these are about 5 millimeter, these little natural. And again, they're kind of yellowy, like a golden heart. Those are also $12 a strand. Okay. Perfect. Perfect thistle. Thanks. Silver thistle. All right. Oh, they're really pretty. They're so cute and tiny. And then a few of you have already claimed the black, but there's the black again. $12 a strand. So cute. Oh, okay. And then we have. All right, I'm going to pick up the hearts. Everybody good on hearts? We can come back if they're haunting you. We can come back. They're pretty. How should I do this? I'm thinking not one giant grab. There we go. Then they'll stay a little lined up. I'm glad you guys liked the hearts because I did go a little crazy with them, but they're cute and the price wasn't too bad and they're done really nicely. I was really happy with how well they were cut. Okay, last mother of pearl. And again, these were just too cute. 5 millimeter stars in that natural kind of golden yellow white range, depending on what part of the shell you get. These are 15 3/4 inches long and they're $12 a strand as well. Little tiny 5 millimeter stars. So cute. Sun for a strand of stars. These will be really cute if you need stars to like top any of your, if you're making any sort of Christmas tree earring or anything like that. This would be really cute as a little topper. Crafting for one. I know we've talked about using this little check bead upside down as a Christmas tree. We're gonna have to really use our imagination there because everything's still on strands, but look how cute. That's like a perfect size on there. Doo doo doo. Isn't that cute? All right, so we got one for sun, one for crafting. One for crystals and chrome. Yep, that's exactly. It's so good. What hearts do you want, crystal and chrome? Do you want? I can pull them back out. We had a white and pink in the 8.5 millimeter. We had white and a 6 millimeter, natural, pink, and black and a 7 millimeter. And then the natural and the black and a 5. Oh, the green hearts. Okay, I see. The check glass ones. I thought you meant the ones I just put back. These. Those are $4. You can have them. One of the stars for silver thistle. No, you're good. I just have stone on my mind. Sometimes I get very like locked into a box in my brain. Today it is in the stone box. Even though, I had the other ones in my hand. And one of the smaller and bigger natural hearts. You got it. Oh, yeah. When you get these, oh gosh, the hearts, they're just cut so nicely. Like the edges, they're very pristine, but the edges like don't feel sharp. I just am very, very happy with them. After, because I just go to the show and I was like, you guys, I just got to buy because it's going to be a while before I can buy again. Like, and I like to hand pick my stone. And so I was like, I just got to get things. But all of these hearts were one of the things I was like, oh, maybe I got too many hearts, maybe. But now I don't think I did because you guys like them too. Yeah, squirrel. Exactly. Oh, it's so funny. There was one time we always joke with my kids about squirrel because they're like all over the place with what they talk about. And so we always like when they abruptly change subjects, we're always like squirrel, just like that. But one day my daughter was talking and mid-sentence she saw a squirrel. And so she squirreled herself. She was like, blah, 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 squirrel. She didn't even realize what she did. It was so funny. Oh, silly girl. All right. That is the last end of the mother of pearl, but we can come back. What do we have next? Ooh, what is this? Okay, these are not in the order I thought they would be in, but that's okay. That's okay. I got a few different stones in this cute. That's your mascot. What are we getting new this week? There you go. At least he knows it's coming, right? This is a 4 millimeter faceted coin in the blue lace agate. Okay, so you guys know I'm really big on getting old stock blue lace agate. This is not old stock. And you can tell because there are a lot of pieces on there that you can see through. But I thought the color on these was still really pretty. Even though, they're not top grade like I like. Oh, but you guys, hello, $12 a strand. So then there's that. These are 15.25 inches long. Really good color. Adorable cut. 2 for silver thistle. I'm telling you, I got some good deals. I think, because this is from the husband's booth that I was telling you about. And I think I was like, well, your wife sent me up. I bought a bunch of stuff down at her booth, but she didn't have, the heart that I was looking for. So she said to come up to you, and then I just started pulling full bundles of things. And so he started giving me really good prices on things. Like, if I get all of these, how low can you go? It was fun. So yeah, so these are not like the old stock that I love, but they're pretty dang good for the new stock. So, and the price point. And can you see the faceting on there? It's that really cute checkerboard faceting. It's so cute. Oh, that's like a diamond facet on that one, actually. One of them I bought. What has that checkerboard? That one is not the checkerboard. Sorry, this strand is funny. So we've got 2 for silver thistle, and we've got 1 for crystals and chrome. This is blue lace agate. So blue lace agate, when you get really beautiful large pieces, which I do have some of that as well, you get this really beautiful banding in it. These have a few pieces that have some banding, but the color is so pretty. It's just that soft kind of almost periwinkle blue. It's beautiful. I showed these last show, but I can show them again. This is older stock. And see, you can see the banding in those. These are 64 for a full strand. These I will do a half strand on for 32. If anybody needs those, but goodness, they're so pretty. But you can see, like, color-wise, these are good compared to that. I know, so good, right, Sue? I know. Love it. It's one of my favorites. Blue lace agate. $12 a strand on these. And then I got... Well, maybe I shouldn't. I need to look at what's next on my label. Okay, good, because I was going to jump the gun. Here we go. This is a stone that I have not purchased in a long time. And I think it's because you usually can only find rounds, and rounds are pretty common, and I just, like, they're easy to find. But, oh, this is the one that has the checkerboard faceting. Garnets, cute little 4mm faceted garnet coins. They have that checkerboard faceting. On these we're not doing, of the blue lace? Yes, of course. Yes. Corner drilled 13mm. That's for you, silver thistle. Yes. They're stunning. That is something I always am on the hunt for. You're welcome. All right, so these garnet strands are also about 15¼ inches long, and these are also $12 a strand. I was in shock that he gave them to me for that price. They're really pretty. I got one for crafting. Aren't they pretty? They're so pretty. Really good color. And I love the facet pattern on these. Just because it's slightly different than what you usually see. But I think they're beautiful. All right. Crafting. One for silver. Happy Hearts. Well, I'm glad you're here. I'm sorry no one was in your show. What happened? Your stuff is beautiful. You guys, follow Happy Heart. Oh, I'm sorry. Give Happy Heart a follow. She has beautiful things. Beautiful. I know, I've purchased from her, even though I shop from the same vendors. But if she buys, when she stocks things that I don't want to stock, but sometimes I just want a strand, I buy them from her. All right, these were cool too. Okay, so I have this one, and then one more stone in this coin. Ugh, tourmaline. And guys, these are $12 a strand also. Look at these. I hate when they put that hot pink string on there, but I don't think that's influencing the color on these too much. 4mm faceted coins. $12 a strand for 15¼ inches long. See, so good. I love it. So good news is I'm going to Tucson this year, And this vendor says they go to Tucson too. So even if I run out of things, it's fairly likely I can restock. So I think I do. I know, so good, right? He just kept, and then he started pulling things, and he's like, "I'll give you these for blah blah blah." I'm like, "All right, yeah, give them all to me." And then he'll like pull something else. I'm like, it's kind of like a personal shopper. It's pretty funny. And one of the good reasons, with my accounting method, I do track what I spent on things. And so if I go back to a show and they're like, well, they're actually going to cost you, if they gave me a higher dollar point, I can say, well, I know for a fact that's not what they were before, you know? Well, yeah, crafting. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I love that. I really actually love finding things for people. I love the hunt. I love finding a good deal. I love finding a good value. I love finding special things. I I love it. Even before I was selling beads for people and I was just buying stuff for me, like the hunt of it is half the fun. All right, crafting for one. We got two for silver, one for mom. I'll put you here today. Exactly. All right, I got one more of those. $12, 15 and a quarter inches long. Look at that. That has that checkerboard facet too. Love it. Just adorable. Son, you got it. You got it. All right, and here is a stone that I hardly ever see. Hardly ever. Iolite. An iolite is a stone that is hard to find that's like perfectly clean. So these do have a fair amount of like rough spots in them. I mean, they're cut really nice. It's not like rough to the touch, but you can see like it's not the iolite stone perfectly all the way through. I think it's because it's very difficult to find large pockets of this stone. But it's just that really pretty, right in between blue and purple kind of color. Little smoky. These are also $12 a strand for 15 and a quarter inches long. 4 millimeter faceted coins. I love them. Two for silver. We'll get one for sun. Yeah, I don't know if I can't remember the last time I had iolite beads in stock. But I found these, and then I found a large one. And it's the larger one that I have. We'll get to it. It is a little muddy. But for the size of it, I was like, I can't turn them down. You don't find them like this. So yeah. You guys, I'm showing you all new stuff today, and I probably still have another third of what I bought to show you after today's show. So we got a lot before we start repeating. We got two for silver, one for sun, 4 millimeter faceted coin, iolite. I really love those. All right, so we have some garnets left and blue lace agate left in the coins. All right, here we go. This is the most expensive one I think I have today. Oh, not true. Close though. All right, I have another option for rainbow moonstone. These are $40 for a 10-inch strand. So these are not inexpensive. But they were so pretty. They have really good flash in them. Like I don't have to try to show you that flash, right? It's just there. Oh, they're so pretty. Those are $40 for 10 inches. I will split those if you want. If you want just 5 inches, I can do 5 inches for 20. Yeah. And I wanted to show you this with it. I have this pendant sitting here. There it is. This pendant is a rainbow moonstone pendant in sterling silver. This one is insane. Oh my goodness. So crazy. But I was like, I need some strands that will do this pendant justice. And I think those might be it. So the pendant is 36. It's sterling silver and moonstone. The strands are 40 for 10 inches. It would be a high-end piece, I would say, or something that you keep for your personal self, your personal collection. But really pretty. Really, really pretty. Doo-doo-doo. Like even they're just sitting there and you can see the flash. They are just sitting there. With this pendant's insane. Yeah. Someday it'll have an owner because it's gorgeous. But I do understand that these price points are higher than I normally do. But I just had to have a little bit of it, right? A little bit of fancy. And honestly, for this quality of rainbow moonstone, the price is not bad. I think it was 2 years ago I got some rainbow moonstone and I had to sell it for around 60 for a full strand like this. Well, 10-inch strand. So, I mean, it's just a more expensive stone, which it is what it is, and that's fine. Now you know I have it. So when you can't stop thinking about it, you just let me know. Or when you're ready for that really special piece. Totally fine. Thank you. All right, this is the priciest one. These are 50 a strand. These are longer strands. These are 17 inches, but I can do these for half strands for 25. And these are a 6mm labradorite rondelle. Silver for a full one, or do you want a half one? Sonobella with a raid. Thank you so much. Guys, if you are not following Sonobella, make sure you are. Not only does she have beautiful jewelry, she's been doing beads now too. I love it. A full for silver. You got it. Is there one calling to you? Let me see if I can. I'm happy to let you pick one. If we line them up, number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4. Thank you so much, Sonobella. Is there one that's calling to your heart? Oh, they all have gorgeous flash. I don't think any one of them is wrong. Let's see. Trying to see if one is calling me. The most flash, sure. That's what I look for too. They're all really good. Well, let's see if we can get the best of the best here. I'm kind of liking the first one. Yeah, I mean, I don't think I can send you a bad one. That's the good news. That's how I like to shop, right? I don't want to send you anything yucky. And like I said, they're a little long. They're 17 inches, which is kind of crazy. They usually try to short strand these and send you like 14 inches or even like 12 sometimes, but really nice. 50 for a full strand. I can do a half strand for 17, or sorry, 25. They're 17 inches long. 25 for a half strand, 50 for a full. 17 inches long. There we go. Beautiful. Okay. I got more labradorites. I've got more. These were a good deal. These are shorter strands. These are 12.5-inch long strands. These are $20. It's a 4 millimeter faceted labradorite cube. Hi, Shelly. What I love about these is look at the color of the stone even behind the flash. I need to put them on white. I need white to show you this. I don't know how to do that. I can't get out of my chair. Here. $20 for a full strand. These are 12.5 inches long. There we go. Look at that. It's like they're gorgeous, like transparent gray labradorite. Amazing faceting, beautiful flashes. When he told me the price on these, I was like, I think I bought everything he had left. Because they were just, maybe that'll give us a little bit. 4 millimeter faceted cubes. So anytime you get a cube bead in stone, they tend to be a little more because the overall volume of a cube bead is more than other shapes. So you're getting more stone than other shapes. Oh, I love those. Okay. Honestly, if you guys don't buy them, I will be totally happy keeping them all. Teasing, of course. You're always welcome to them. Oh, I love them. I love them. All right. These are Peruvian Amazonite, also in a 4 millimeter cube. $20 for 12.5 inches. This color, man, this is why I love Peruvian Amazonite. So pretty, right, Coyote? How are you? I know, Kathy, that's your color. That's the color. The like out of Peru and Brazil, these are $20 for 12.5 inches. The colors of the stones that come out of those parts of the world, like, just incredible. So rich. 4 millimeter faceted cubes. And again, they've done a nice job with the cuts on these. This one and the labradorite, actually, I can do half strands on these because they are at that $20 price point. But just know that's going to give you about 6 inches of beads versus 12 because they're short strands anyway. I've been on about 45 minutes. I'll be on for a little over an hour more. About hour and 10 minutes, hour and 15 minutes. Also, Coyote, they're all on my YouTube. All my shows are on my YouTube channel, so you can rewatch anything there. Squares, no. I just had the labradorite cube and then these in squares so far today. Anything cubish. And Coyote, I do have these for you still. Thank goodness. I don't know if you remember. A little half strand of malachite hearts. But I'm still holding on to those. Which is fine. I'm not worried about it. I just wanted you to know. Okay, perfect. All right, these I cannot do half strands because they have the color banding. So anytime we have the color banding, I don't like to do half strands because the colors end up uneven between the strands. These are morganite. These are $20 for 12.5 inches. You have the pink, the blue. Sure. That's totally fine. Yeah, that's totally fine. But I love when they color block them. So pretty. $20, 12.5 inches, 4 millimeter faceted cubes. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Coyote, the other thing I have in cubes is I have check glass 4 millimeter cubes in a bunch of colors. We're going to do check glass on Thursday this week. If you want to come to my Thursday show, I can show the check glass then too. I know, I love the ombre too. I agree. Okay. My tourmaline people. I gotta make these look nicer. Flat or square rectangle. Okay. I don't have a lot of flats, but I will keep that in mind as I'm looking for things. Okay. We have banded strands of tourmaline, 4mm faceted cubes, $20. Let's see, I think these are the same length. Yeah, 12.5 inches. Danger, danger. Yes. One for crafting. Isn't it so pretty when they take the time to separate the colors? Oh, I just love it. Sometimes it can be more expensive when they do this, but it's so appealing. 4mm faceted cubes in the tourmaline. Oh, the pinks on there are so pretty. The greens are so pretty. Lovely. Lovely, lovely. Okay, and this one, maybe you guys can help me. I swear he told me it was African jasper. But when I searched that, all I was finding was African turquoise, which is a jasper, so that made sense. So I just put jasper on the tags because I am not sure. I'm not sure. It looks a little bit like the coloring of like a Red Creek jasper. Again, we have this kind of color banded arrangement in the strands. So all that to say, I don't actually know what they are other than a jasper. These are a little shorter, 12 1/4 and 12 1/4 inches long, $20, 4mm faceted cubes. Oh, that's okay. Let's see. On YouTube or Facebook? You know, I didn't even check Facebook to see if it was streaming there. I checked YouTube. Let's see. Okay. Either. Okay. So the show name from last Thursday is New Stone Strands. New is all capitalized and there's a star on it. But it is showing on my YouTube channel. I'll have to look at Facebook in a minute. Couldn't zero in on a date. Huh. Let's see. Let's just go over here. Beating with Jessie Ray Studio. It shows I'm live. Good. Okay. Okay, so Karen, if you go to the Facebook page, Beating with Jessie Ray Studio, not my group, but the page, it should be the second post down. And that one actually I don't think shows a show title. It just says it was posted 4 days ago. So if that's helpful. If not, let me know and I can message you a link. Just send me a message and I can message you a direct link. Whatever you want. It doesn't matter, Karen. If you want to shop it a little more, that's fine. Or if you want these things to get on their way, I don't have a preference. It's okay. All right. So Jasper, $20. They almost also looked a little bit like the colors of Indian agate, but these are all pretty opaque, which to me suggests that they're jasper and not agate. But anyway, $20, 12 1/4 inches for those. Yummy, yummy. Yummy, yummy. Okay, we've got a lot of these. What in the world? And these don't have a tag. Hold on, let me make sure. Yep. Oh, yes. These are good. These are good. Botswana agate. These are really cool. They're kind of like rustic hexagons. These are going to be $20 for a 16-inch long strand. Now, these have knots in between them, so you're not getting full 16 inches of beads. But, oh my goodness, these are good. They're pretty. I love the banding on Botswana agate. I think I bought everything they had. Because Apparently that's what I do now. I got a bunch of those. One for silver. Banding Mania. That's right. That's right. Oh yeah, this one's good. This one's pretty. You know what? I love mixing stone with other materials. I mix it all the time with Czech glass or like Swarovski crystals. I think there are no rules when it comes to that. If you like it together, use it together. That's my rule. Silver, I got a really nice strand of that for you. The thing about, like, they both have their strong suits, right? Like, Czech glass is awesome, high quality, almost like artisan made, right? Like, it's a family art that's been passed down from generation to generation. It's fantastic. But these are coming out of the ground looking like this, right? Like, that's crazy. That's crazy. This is what they look like. Then they cut them and polish them and make them gorgeous, and I just love it. $20 for a full strand. So I think the price is a little lower on these because they are cut a little rustically, but the polish and the shine on these is gorgeous. The rustic little slab doesn't bother me at all. I think they're beautiful. Yeah, so pretty. So those are $20 for 16 inches long. Botswana agate, one of my favorites. Totally fine, Sue. Totally fine. One for crafting. Yep, not a problem. Is there one screaming at you? I should have asked you too, Silver. Yeah, and thankfully that's why they do like chip strands. Silver, I'm really liking this, or crafting. This is the next one that I'm liking. There's a couple that are a little plain, but man, some of these on here are so good. Okay. All right, Silver. If ever that's not true, just let me know. When I do the picking, I always pick like what I would pick for me in your baskets. That's how I do it. Okay. Yeah, so chip beads are usually the leftovers from when they make shaped beads. So at least they do try to use some of the remnant of it. And chip strands are usually much less expensive because they are basically the scraps, the leftovers. But because of that, sometimes you can get some really high-end material for a pretty low cost. So it's pretty awesome. Like in that last trunk show, um, I had rhodochrosite chips. And the price was just a steal, and that's part of the reason why they were gorgeous. All right. Ooh, look at these. Okay. These strands are a little bit shorter. These are 14 and 3/4 inches long. Again, we have a little seed bead in there. They do that so that your beads don't knock up against each other and damage each other. So really, it's a nice thing. But it does give you a little less in actual bead length. Absolutely crafting. Yep, that's totally fine. These are $14 for a strand. 10mm faceted coin. Again, I love the faceting on these. I don't know what the official faceting is called. Let's see if we can get a good shot of it. It's almost like a star. If I can get my light just right, maybe we can see it. Anyway, no problem. And you can rewatch the rest of the show on YouTube as well, crafting, if you want, and send me some screenshots. We're right at an hour in, so if you just started an hour in, you don't actually have to miss anything. All right. Oh, I love that. Banded agate, blacks, whites, browns, like that coffee. It's like all the levels of coffee, right? From dark to milk with a little bit of coffee in it. One for crystals and chrome. Ooh, these are cool. I think I've been saying that for every strand. I'm not to toot my own horn, but I'm really happy with the things I found. Because last year when I went to this show, okay, perfect crystals and chrome. Last year when I went to this show, there were not very many deals, and so I was nervous heading into it. I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna find anything, and then I found a lot. I had to leave early because I blew the budget. And one of those for silver. Thanks, Kathy. I appreciate it. As long as I stick to my rule, and what I've kind of decided is I just buy what I like. I'm not buying in general, I'm not buying things that I think people might like. And that's kind of how I started selling beads. I was like, I don't know if people are going to want to buy what I have. So as long as I buy something I like, I can just use it later. It'll be fine. And so I've just kind of stuck with that. And granted, I don't need 6 of these strands, right? But I love them. I think they're really beautiful. So, but of course, if you guys are looking for things, that's different. And I always, they're so pretty. I always am happy to help you find something you're looking for too. So, if you like my style, you'll probably like what I pick. Bandit agate. Okay, so I got rhyolite in 3 sizes in rounds, which I don't usually get rounds, but rhyolite has been hard to come by. I saw a lot more of it this year, so maybe they found another pocket or they're cutting it again for whatever reason. But these are 11 millimeter rounds. These are going to be $14 for about a 15.5-inch strand. I also got 6 millimeters and 4 millimeters. So those are the other 2 sizes I have in rhyolite. Oh, thank you, Silver. Well, I hadn't had a stone show in a long, long time because I didn't find anything last year. So, I live close to Denver, and there's big bead shows in Denver every year in September. So I did that at the beginning of the month, and found a lot. But I'm also going to be going to Tucson at end of January, beginning of February in 2026. So we will hopefully have a lot more at that point as well. Your Kingdom. These are 11 millimeter. These are $14 for a 15.5-inch strand. Rhyolite. Rhyolite's also called rainforest jasper, but I've always known it as rhyolite, so I call it rhyolite. Yeah, if you do, let me know. I got my flights and I've got my room, and I just got to figure out if I'm going to rent a car or just Uber and try and use their shuttles, which I don't really want to rent a car, so I'll probably do that. Yeah, I love meeting people off the internet. Oh, it's funny. It drives my husband crazy. But guess what? I met him on the internet, so I don't know what the problem is. I know. I mean, I'm smart about it. I try to be smart about it. So far, it's been working out. We have rhyolite in the 4 millimeter size. These are $10 a strand, 15 inches long. Look how pretty those are. So good. I think he had 8 millimeters, but they weren't as pretty, so I didn't buy them. One of those for crystals and chrome. He is worried. But you know what? Your Kingdom was so funny. So on our first date, like we'd been talking on the phone for a few weeks. So it wasn't like he felt like a total stranger, but you just never know, right? Meeting somebody off the internet. And so our first actual date, I had pepper spray in my purse. And I told him about that, I don't know, several years later. And he got really offended by it. I was like, what? I didn't know you. These are 4 millimeters. 4 millimeters, $10 for 15 inches long. I know. Silly, silly man. Silly man. I know. Well, one of those for your kingdom. Needless to say, it worked out. He's a great guy. It was a very good risk that I took. Exactly. Better safe than sorry. Oh, he is. He's already bracing for that. Lila's had a couple of little crushes, like nothing serious, but and she ones that she won't really like admit to, but every once in a while somebody's name pops up very often, and so it's cute. So gorgeous. I know. Brinley, I don't think we have to worry about. She'll probably knock anybody out who tries to mess with her. I did catch a good one. Good husband I have. I'm very thankful for him. All right, then we have 6 millimeter rounds, 15 inches long. And these are also $10 a strand. Look at that. Love that. One for Sue. I'm tagging these as we go. Sorry. That's why it's taking a little time. I got them all priced. I just didn't get them tagged. Rhyolite, 6 millimeter rounds, $10 a strand. There we go. Sure, I can do that. No problem, Your Kingdom. So no on the 4, 2 6s instead. Absolutely. Yes. Yeah, I think I did. This one feels a little brown to me, so I was leaving that one out. And that's why I didn't get the 8s, because they were getting real brown. Do those look okay? Perfect. Okay. Yeah, I wanted all the sizes, but again, I'm not going to buy something just to buy something. So they weren't as nice. So I got the 4s, the 6s, and then the 11s, which I thought were 10s until I went to measure them, and I was like, wait, they're like 11 millimeters. That's kind of obscure, but that's okay. And then if you like the Rhyolite, I don't know, Your Kingdom, if you saw my show last week, I did get in an oval. That's an 8 by 10 millimeter oval that I can show you if you want to see more Rhyolite. Yes. Yeah, so it's Rhyolite or Rainforest Jasper on this one. Yeah, you want to see them? Okay. Let's see them. I love Rhyolite. And that's one that, again, that I didn't see for a long time. But now it's kind of coming back. There we go. So these are 20 for a full strand, or I can do a half strand for 10. That's okay. Here we go. I know. Here we go. These are 15 1/4 inches long. I love the oval, the flat oval, because you really can see the patterns. This is why I love Rhyolite. Or Rainforest Jasper, whatever you want to call it. So 15 1/4 inches long for $20. One of them. All right. If you want, not this one, because this one's not very green compared to the other two. I like this one. I like this one for you. Isn't it pretty, Karen? I know. I love it. I love it. All right, where are we at? Where are we at? What's next on my labels? Okay, these are an aqua quartz. These are dyed. Nice. 14 3/4 inches long, 6 millimeter faceted coins. These are $10 a strand. Yep, that's what we're getting to. I just started that tray, so yep, they're coming right up, silver. The rounds look really similar to picture jasper, yeah, on the others. They do. They have like little scenes in them, like picture jasper does. All right, I loved this color. It's a dyed quartz, dyed aqua quartz. It's almost the color of like a neon apatite, but they're $10 a strand. If neon apatite was this clean and this pretty, they would not be $10 a strand, especially with the faceting. Aqua dyed quartz. One for Am Torres. $10 for 14 3/4 inches long inches long strands. Yeah, that sounded weird. I know. I got the chips in turquoise, and then I have these really cute ones that are on my cover photo. I didn't find a ton of turquoise this year. I bet I find a ton of turquoise in Tucson. Just regionally, it's a little more popular. But again, like I want good prices on this turquoise, right? I want good prices on anything. Anything and everything. Oh, thank you. That's totally fine. Thank you for the share. Yeah, Wise, promote. Anybody else selling? Let us know what you've got going on. Wise like, I'm just gonna do it. That's totally fine. Beach with you tomorrow afternoon. Oh, that's really cute. I didn't get it till I said it out loud. I love it. I love it. All right, we got one for Am Torres, one for Your Kingdom, one for Crystals and Chrome. Really good color. Wise. I'm promoting. I'm doing it. No, I don't mind at all. You're right. I don't. I don't like it when people like that I don't know that just like barge in and are like, I'm selling doll clothes. I'm like, okay. But when it's like you guys that come in all the time, and I don't mind at all. And I usually try to ask you guys to promote. Sometimes I forget, so it's totally fine. A lot of times I forget. Yeah. No, you're good. You're good. Amethyst, 6 millimeter faceted coins, 15 inches long for $12. These are pretty. Not the cleanest amethyst I've seen, but pretty dang good, especially for that price point. Pretty dang good. Beach bound. Yes, I love it. I cannot wait to be beach bound. Oh, that's so rude. Yeah. Well, I don't. And Corgi Hill, she runs her shows so fast. She doesn't have room in her chat for that. I mean, I get why people want to do that because she has a large crowd every time she's on, but that's because she has awesome stuff. So there's another one you guys should be following if not. I don't really even like I won't promote in other shows. I wait until somebody ask, or like the host says, anybody selling? And that's like the only time I'll actually promote. I just like, even if you ask, then that's kind of like backhanded promoting. Of course, I'm not referencing you at all, Wise. I'm just saying in general, as a general rule. Yeah. Yeah, she's so fast. Yeah. No, and like I said, I don't mind you guys that I know. You know, we all hang out anyway. Definitely not a problem, Wise. I don't want you to feel bad by that at all. These are $12 for 15 inches long. I'm tagging them real quick because I had a bunch of you guys say you wanted them. So I just thought I'd throw the stickers on there and then we can get them in baskets here. Beach bound. Okay, your kingdom, Karen. 2 for silver. Perfect. Crystals and chrome for 1. These are 6mm faceted amethyst coins. 15 inches long for $12. And this is the last strand now. Thank you, your kingdom. Crafts, you got it. I knew those were good. Oh, you guys. Oh, I love these. I bought a lot. Okay. Maybe you don't like them like I do, but I love these. Sold. I found some aquamarine. Now, these are super varied in their coloring. So some are really gorgeous blue, some are almost white. Some you'll get the rough stone that they're digging out of the aquamarine. But I kind of love the variety. It's like the Indian corn of aquamarine, right? Look at these 2 by 4mm faceted rondelles, 15 1/4 inches long for $10 a strand. Yummies, yes. So aquamarine has been super hard to get at a decent price in the blue color. Cambria, hi. How are you? I definitely will get you one of these. Cambria has been buying from me for years when I used to only sell on Facebook. Hello. So it's always fun to see some of my old bead friends. Not like old, you know what I mean. How have you been? And I'll get one for silver. Yeah, these are so pretty. I think you could string them together. I think you could use them as spacers. What does Sun say? Oh, in one of my shows, she said, why use a seed bead when you can use a gemstone? And I love that. That's going to be, I need a t-shirt. Maybe that should be my Tucson t-shirt. Why use a seed bead when I can use a gemstone? Yeah, we'll try and get a real blue one. Good, Cambria. All of my shows are on YouTube and also my Facebook page, not the group, but my page. So you can rewatch them and send me screenshots of what you want. Your kingdom, I'm eyeing all these for you. How does that one look, your kingdom? It has a couple more of like the abrupt, not aqua, but it has some really good blue ones in there. I mean, they all have a good amount of blue, but perfect. Cool. I definitely shouldn't have taken the stickers off the way I did. Here we go. Yeah. And then, I mean, I've been doing that because people can't make it to my live show all the time. So That's the way I've been handling that. I just stream straight there. Okay. Oh, Karen. I almost missed Karen's comment. Okay, I've got one in Silver Thistle's basket. Get one for Karen. Got Cambria's. And your Kingdom. When he told me the price on these, I was like, give them all to me. I didn't leave one strand behind. Because aquamarine has been so hard to find at a nice price. And I know they're not perfect, but you get a lot of really good ones in there. And the price is so good, especially just even for a faceted gemstone. No strand left behind. That's right. Oh, this one has a spirit bead. That's what I had a coworker who used to call a random bead that was not supposed to be there, a spirit bead. These are $10 a strand, and these strands are 15.25 inches long. 2 by 4 millimeters. $10. $10. Yeah, so good, right? Yeah, that was a good find. That was a good one. I think, yep. Mookite. Here comes the Mookite. Mookite cubes. 4.5 millimeter faceted cubes. These strands are longer than the other ones I had. These are 15.5 inches long, and these are $15 a strand. I love that, again, they took the time to separate out the colors and color block these. I just really love that. So pretty. $15 a strand. So they're slightly bigger than the other cubes that we had, and they're also longer strands. And they're only $3 more. So these are really good too. 2 for Silver Thistle. And it's Mookite. Mookite is like the perfect fall stone, I think. That's how I feel about them. Right? I mean, it's all those yummy, warm colors. The goldens, that deep, really nice, kind of brick red. Love it. Love it, love it. And again, with the cubes, you're getting more material volume-wise than like a round bead. Or even like, definitely than like something flat. So, all right, we got 2 for Silver. I'll get 2 for Sue. Again, I think I was like, just give me all of them. Just the whole bundle. But I learned when you do that, they give you good pricing. So that's going to be my new method. I'll just take them all. What price can you give me if I take them all? I love a good deal. And I also love the Mookite has some of these purpley tones. I forget about that. Gosh, it's so pretty together. All right, Sue, I got 2 strands for you. Anybody else need some faceted Mookite? These are one of them that was on my cover photo for the show for today. So if you were eyeing those, that's what they are. Mookite. I don't know what kind of name that is. I'm sure there's a reason for it, but yeah, aren't they great? Oh, so good. I've also learned when I'm shopping gemstones to like walk around the table a few times, because each time you walk around, something different stands out. Okay. These are the Iolite 10 millimeter faceted squares. These are $16 a strand. These are 15 and 3/4 inches long. So these are, we had the little coin. These, I don't know if I've ever seen eyelite this big, to be honest. They are not, again, like the coins, not perfectly clean, but that's because you don't find large pockets of eyelite, but they're really pretty. Really pretty. That kind of smoky blue purple tone. One for silver. Yeah, it was like a whole rabbit trail because I found these. And I was like, ooh, eyelite. And he's like, yeah, I have more over here. And then he showed me the coins. And then I saw all of the different colors in the coins. And I was like, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Maybe, yeah. I don't know if she's still in here. But yeah, she said she liked flat squares. So I'll have to make sure she sees these either in another show or if she watches the replay. 10 millimeter flat square eyelite. $16 for 15 and 3/4 inch long strands. Okay, here comes the turquoise. These we're going to leave as full strands because they are color blocked. If we do half strands, then somebody gets not the same colors as the other half of the strand. Well, those might actually work okay. We'll try them without doing halves. These are $22 for a 15 and 1/4 inch long strand. 3 millimeter cubes. Turquoise. So these aren't like a true faceted, but they have like beveled edges on them. $22 for a full strand. Kathy, crystals and chrome silver. Okay. I'm gonna see how far we get on these. We might run out on this one. So I'm just gonna follow the order of the chat. I don't think we need to worry about that. So we got one for Kathy. Oh, you couldn't go further back in the chat to see if that's what she was looking for. I know it doesn't. That drives me crazy. But yeah, it'll like not save past like 50 comments or something. Kathy's favorite. Love it. We got one for Kathy, one for crystals and chrome. One and two for silver. And then I'll have one for you, Sue. And then I think we're out. Pass? Okay, that's totally fine. When I go to Tucson, Sue, I will see what I can get as far as restock. Because all these vendors that I met and loved what they had, I was like, made sure to ask if they were going to be in Tucson, and they all said yes. If they're coming to Denver, they're probably going to Tucson. All right. I want to know what you wanted long strands for. Yeah. Oh my gosh, Sue. I got my hotel room. Okay. If you're all right with that, Silver, yeah, I don't mind that. I can move it around. So you can have two. There we go. All right. I never know what's going to be a hit or miss, but man, I really do love the color block turquoise too. Yeah, they're good. All right, you guys. This is another one. Oh, I lied to J-Win, but that's okay. Not by much. I got kyanite, and it's beautiful. Look at those. Oh my gosh. When I saw these, I have not seen kyanite this pretty in ages. They're stunning. These are going to be $32 a strand. It doesn't matter which shape or size. We have an 8mm coin and an 8x10mm oval. Isn't it stunning? Your kingdom, did you want coin or oval? Got a coin for Sue. She had some 8mm rounds, and I didn't get them because they were crazy expensive. I would have had to sell them for like $130, I think. Is that right? Yeah, somewhere in there. And I asked her, why are they so much more? And she said, because kyanite, when it's found in the ground, is found more in slabs. So it's really easy to make these flat shapes because you don't need a very thick slab to do it. But to make the rounds, you need something that's taller, more height to it. So that's why the coins are and the ovals are a lot less than the rounds. I almost got a strand anyway because they were just out of this world. But right, Sue, I bought the ovals the first morning I was there, and I was like, I've got to go back and get more kyanite. So that's how I ended up with the coins as well. Your kingdom, did you want the coin or the oval, or what were you wanting? I'm sorry. She's pretty sick. She was gonna come in if she was awake, but she messaged me before I came on because she saw these in the cover photo. Yeah, Jay Whitman. Then she has some numbers at the end. I can't remember. Okay, Sue's got some coins. Silver's got some coins. Yeah, size of the ovals are 8x10. And they're also 32 for a strand. Oh, perfect. There we go. Ovals also, you got it, Sue. I know, because you're right. And even when I found kyanite at other vendors' tables, it was not as nice as this. And it was more expensive. So I definitely was extremely happy with these. Ovals as well for Sue. And just for comparison, so these are $32 for a full strand. I've had these shapes and sizes before, and I think I was doing like 6 beads for $5. Okay, no problem. Yep, I agree. Totally fine, Mon. Yeah, I will be on Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday this week. So any of those days is totally fine. Any is fine. Oh my gosh, they're so good. So good. Oh, we got time left. Okay. Those are all the new things. So let's just backtrack. Let's backtrack a little. And see. Anything that you guys want me to pull back out? Yes, the cubes. Yes. Amazonite cubes and labradorite cubes. I love that you love labradorite. It's my favorite. Sure, silver. Ugh, look at those. I just want to drool on them again. They're so pretty. Oh, I have those bundled still. That's why. These are $20 and the strands are 12.5 inches long. It's a 4mm faceted cube. But what I love about these is look how clear the gray of the labradorite is. And not to mention the flashing is fantastic as well. One for Sue as well. I know, so good, so good. Oh, where did the tag go? There it is. All right. I have to get that on there. All right. And then one of these, the Peruvian Amazonite. Those are also $20 for 12.5 inches. 4mm faceted cube. I'll get one of those for silver. Gorgeous. I love them oh so much. All right. Let's get silver checked out. I had a 6mm, like a round. I don't have a lot of rounds right now. I have the 6mm coins. You got the amethyst. I also have the aqua quartz, the dyed aqua quartz. I have a 5mm tourmaline from that I can show you. All right, silver. We have one at 16. 1, 2 at 20. Oh yeah, these were a good deal. 1, 2 at 15. Okay, let's see what I can dig up for you, Your Kingdom. 1 at 10. 1 at 32. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 at 12. We've got 1 at 22. 1 at 50. Oh my gosh, they're beautiful. 32 for that one. Slide over a little. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 at 12. 1 at 20. And 1 at 14. $4.46. Just so you guys know too, I always cap my shipping at $5.75. So no matter how much you order, you will not pay more than that for shipping. You're not supposed to. I forgot crafts. I need to email them about your shipping. There you go, silver. Thank you so much. Wait, did I run it? I'm not even running it. I clicked it. What happened? I thought I clicked that. What happened? Oh, it's not running. Sure. Oh, we're doing glitches today. All right, Silver, I am gonna pin this on the screen. No, I'm not. What is going on? All right, Silver. Let's see if this works. Silver, you should be able to search your name in the buy now to purchase. If not, I'm going to have to send you a listing later because it is not sticking. It won't show, it won't post on the page. Thank you, thank you. Perfect, Sue. Yeah, you totally are. I love it. I appreciate it so much. Thank you, Silver. Thank you so, so much. Appreciate it. Oh, you're going to love all these. I hope you do. I love them all. Just stunning. Thank you, thank you. Let's find some 6mm things. We got about 20 minutes before I gotta go, so we still got some time to play. How do you feel about hearts, your kingdom? I have a little white heart, mother of pearl heart. That's a 6mm. And then I have some other colors, a couple other colors that are 7mm. Oh, thank you, Sue. I was unaware. Thank you for pointing it out. I love that. Those are 6mm. These are $12 a strand. White mother of pearl. No problem. Okay. Oh, this was the other coin, which you maybe saw, but it might have been, I think you saw it, but 6mm coin. This is aqua quartz. And I think these were, I think they're $10. Yeah, $10 for 14 3/4 inches long. Oh, yep, there it is, right in your drawer. Sorry. Yep, you got one. Okay, when you had the kyanite. We have, oh, this might be good. That's a cushion cut, 6mm Amazonite, $10 for 15.5 inches long. 6mm cushion cut. One for your kingdom. And I do have one more if anybody else wants one of those. Oh, I wonder what size that is. Whoops. Rondelles. I don't know if this is what you're looking for, but I'll show you. This is a 6mm rondelle. This is orange aventurine. Oh, that's the wrong. And I think I gotta find the tag. Sorry. Oh, maybe it's up here. No, it's not. I think they're 10 also, but I'm trying to find the tag. Sorry. It's the heart. Rondelle. Yeah, $10. $10 for 15 3/4 inches long. More orange. Maybe this guy on the end. Yeah, that'll be good. We got lots of those. $10. And one for Cambria. Cambria, I am going to try and get some stuff listed on Facebook eventually. I got to figure out my new schedule with kids, but I miss seeing my Facebook people too. Some of you guys have come over here, but not very many actually, which I get it. It's a whole different thing. I know. I'm dreaming about it again. They take quite a bit of time, and with my kids, their schedules right now, and I'm just like running around with my head cut off all the time. Next year, Brindley will be in kindergarten, and part of why my time is short is because I'm driving to drop them off and pick them up 3 times a day. So it's fun. It's awesome. But yeah, next year I'll still be driving, but not as many times in the day. So I think that should help. We'll see. I've been told it won't. Okay. That's 8mm. Oh, these are 8mm. I'll show you these. These might be too big for your kingdom. These are cool. This is lepidolite. These are an 8mm coin. These are $22 for a full strand. Naturally purple like that, a nice lavender with the ivory kind of tone. Really cool. 15.5 inches long, $22. 8mm coins. So bigger than a 6, obviously. Your kingdom, if you can make it to the check glass show this week too, I have a ton of 6mm check glass rounds and 6mm fire polish that I can show in my check glass show if you would like to see that then. If you're not like in a big rush, for a box. All right. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, cool. Okay. I just found a whole nother tray of stuff that I have to price, but this is a 6. These are, oh gosh, these are a deal. These are $5 a strand. This is Picasso jasper. These are 6mm rounds. I think the strands are kind of short though. Let me measure one. For $5. Oh, they're still right around 15.25. 15.25 inches long. One for crafts, 2 for your kingdom. I have one more of those if anybody else wants that. I also have some 4s and 8s, 10s, and that as well. Let's do the sizes. We'll do all the sizes. Just to check them all out. 4mm Picasso jasper, $4 a strand. Helps if I put them on the screen. And again, these are 15.25 inches long. One for crafts. Those are cute. Good fall tones, right? There's the 8mm. Wow, $6. I forgot I had these. $6, 8mm Picasso Jasper, 15 1/4 inches long. One for crafts. I'm guessing that's a glitch. Let me know if you want more than one. We got one for crafts, two for your kingdom, just one. Okay, that's what I figured. It's that nice Facebook glitch where it likes to multiply your comments. These are 10mm Picasso Jasper, $7 a strand. And I'm guessing these are going to be about the same length again, but let's see. Just to be sure. Oh, no, they're a little shorter. They are about 14 1/2 inches long. But they're $7 for a 10mm round. One for crafts, one for your kingdom. And then these are cool. They're more expensive though. See how long. This is a 16-inch long strand, $18. Picasso Jasper, 9 by 8mm. Called it a teardrop, but it's kind of like a vase shape. But I love these because you can see so much of that pattern in them. And I love that. So those are 18 for a full strand. One of those for Kathy. Yeah, isn't that cool? They would make really cute earrings, huh, Kathy? Really cute. Yeah. Okay. We have African turquoise. These are 6mm rounds, $8 a strand. And these are 15-inch long strands. African turquoise 6mm rounds, $8. African turquoise is a jasper. So not actually technically a turquoise. But when they found it, they're like, ooh, look, it's turquoise. Even though it's a jasper. So the name kind of just stuck. $8 6mm rounds. I always find that interesting. Stones are so wild. Like some of them have like 6 different names. Some of them they just make up names. Sometimes they randomly like change the name. I don't know. It's kind of crazy. These are teeny tinies, but I love them. $7 a strand. This is a 3x2 faceted rondelle in apatite. Little teeny tiny. One for Kathy, one for Cambria. These are again about 15 1/4 inches long. Isn't that pretty? $7. $7. So good. Cambria, are you looking for rondelles? Is that, see a trend? Do I see a trend? I have to find the tag. I didn't tag these. Oh, these are $10 a strand, 4.5mm red coral. So about 4.5mm by probably about 2. These are $10 a strand. 15 3/4 inches long. Tiny ones. Yeah, you probably got my best tiny ones. Let's see what else I can find. 6mm rounds, tiny rondelles. Mm-hmm. It's okay. I didn't spill that much. Oof. I found my labradorite tray. These are cool. Oh, okay. So here's another funny thing about stone. No, those are the same ones I had from Thursday, Kathy. Sorry, yeah. These are not stone. These are glass. They are all the time sold as stone because it is a man-made stone. They were trying to make some cherry quartz. There's a little mishap when they were being made, and they got these really cool fire flames through them. So now times you will see it sold this way. They do represent it as a stone, but it is not. It is glass. My vendor calls it tiger skin glass. So matte finish, 6mm round, $4 a strand. So really good deal if you like those colors. I think it's kind of a funny story. 15 inches long on these strands. Yeah, so they had a little bad batch. People loved it, so then they started doing it on purpose. One of those for your kingdom. Too silly. It's kind of fun. I don't hate it. I don't mind at all when when you're honest about something. Just tell me what it is. Like, don't try and pass it off as something else. That drives me crazy. And you guys will find too, if you're just new to me, you'll find if I don't know what something is, I will just say, I got it because I liked it. I don't know what it is. And I will just be honest about it. These are beautiful. Multi-toned moonstone, 8mm rounds, 16 inches long for $28. They have the white moonstone, peach moonstone, and gray moonstone in each strand. Looks like I have 2 strands left. And again, I love when they do the banding, like they color block these. Really pretty. Really great chatoyancy in all those beads. $28 per strand, 8mm round. Just a little bit of the gray in each strand, it looks like. Not as much gray. A lot of the white and the peach. These are like the pastel fall colors, right? I love it. Beautiful. All right. See if there's anything else real quick that matches what you guys are kind of requesting. I don't know if you like this one. This is about a 5.5mm green garnet. These are $26. I need to measure. I only have the one strand. So it's slightly smaller than a 5. This is 15.25 inches long. Sun, you got that one. Sun, I also have a larger size. I just pulled the smaller one because your kingdom was looking right around there. This one is 6.5. So I have a 5.5 and a 6.5. The 6.5 is $28. The 5.5 is $26. I love green garnet. Not in a stone, Cambria. I have faceted glass that would match that, but not in a stone. All right, so I got that smaller one for you because that's the one you claimed. But if you want to switch, just tell me. I love green garnet. So pretty, just really nice olivey tone. All right. I think that's what I got. That's what I got. Sometimes I've seen like a clear zircon, like a CZ in a rondelle that's, well, I've seen them in rounds. Maybe not rondelles. Really pretty. That's totally fine. Yeah, your kingdom, that's totally fine. Yep, no problem. And you can always like backtrack, right? And let me know. Okay, I can't stop thinking about XYZ. I need it. Anybody else want to check out today? Everybody is welcome to roll their baskets over. I'll be back on Wednesday morning with charms, Thursday morning with check glass, and then we're going to do Saturday as well. I think I'm going to try and do a tutorial, and then we're going to do artisan lampwork glass. Ooh. Let's see if I can find it real fast for you, Cambria. I don't have the CZ. I just have glass. There we go. These are teeny tiny, though. I should do those anyway. Okay, anyway. Okay. Oh, I found him. If you don't want glass, that's okay, though. These are teeny tiny. $2 for 11 inches. This is a 2.5 by 2 millimeter. Just clear faceted glass rondelle. Not stone, but glass. But tiny. No pressure, though. Because I just grabbed them. Yeah. The aquamarine is bigger. Because the aquamarine is like a 4 by 2. It makes the aquamarine look kind of big. Which is funny. Okay. You got it. Yeah, I haven't done a glass show, like a faceted glass show, in a long time. I keep doing check glass because it's stunning. But the price point on the faceted glass is really nice, so I need to schedule one of those. It's a great spacer bead. I agree. All right, anybody else want to check out today? Otherwise, you guys can roll over Wednesday, Thursday, or Saturday. All the way till Saturday this week if you guys want. Yeah, good stuff. Otherwise, we'll wrap things up for today. I'll go get my kid. And then Karen, message me. I can send you the link to the show that you wanted to rewatch. Just send me a message so I don't forget. Wednesday charms, yes. Next bead show. So I'm going to be on Wednesday morning with charms, Thursday morning with check glass. And then Saturday I'm going to do a quick tutorial and then artisan lampwork glass beads. Oh, that's okay. Liv, check out my show notes before I go. You can find me on Facebook and YouTube. I stream all my shows to both of those places. You can rewatch them and send me screenshots of what you want. That's totally fine. Buddha Boutique with the raid. We are wrapping things up as well. Thank you for the raid, though. You guys follow Buddha Boutique because she has fun stuff. So much fun stuff. I love it. Her shows are fun to be in. Duh, I know. It's okay. We do this to each other a lot. I have rated her many times when she's like, bye. It's okay. It just happens. All right, you guys. Thank you so much. If you change your mind and want to check out, just send me a message. I can get you a link to check out anytime. Otherwise, I'll see you Wednesday, Thursday, and or Saturday. Have a great rest of your day. I'm going to send you over to... I know where I want to send you. All right. Thanks, guys. See you soon.